Hello, my name is Ed and I'm a tea head, and today we're going to do a little bit of an experiment. We are going to be brewing Kenyan tea in a Chinese style. Now I've just come back from Kericho County in Kenya, where they have absolutely massive tea plantations, and this is where a lot of the tea for the UK gets grown. So Kericho is crazy about tea. People drink it every day, all the time. There are shops dedicated to only selling tea because it's that popular. So when I was in Kenya, I went to a tea shop and bought this tea. We asked, what is your best tea? And they gave us this. Now, they say that they sell the tea leaves, but what they mean is that they sell the ground up tea leaves. So here is our tea leaf from this packet. So what we're going to have a go at doing is brewing it Gong Fu style, as you do. And I've got no idea what it's going to taste like. I drank loads of tea when I was in Kenya, and what they do is they add loads of milk, and their milk is full fat because it's literally from the cow. They don't really sort of remove anything, and they add lots of sugar as well. So I've got the tea leaf here. I probably should have done let's see if it smells like anything first. Not a huge deal. I think when you grind up tea, it means that there's lots of opportunity for all those kind of oils and all those sort of chemicals just to evaporate and kind of leave the tea in a sense. So let's see what happens. I've used lots of tea leaf for this. Goodness me. That is a really interesting sort of dark red colour. I'm using 90-degree water to try and not extract everything out of the tea and make it really bitter. Wow, that is a really cool red colour. It's probably a little bit difficult to see. I don't want this thing to spill everywhere. Let's see if I put it behind the light there. There we go. A really cool sort of dark red brown colour. I think that's probably done. I don't want to go too crazy on this, so here we go. Wow. So this for me is a real collision of two tea cultures. China obviously has a really rich and historic tea culture, and Kenya, I think for about 150 years or maybe 100 years, has been growing tea, and it's one of the biggest producers in the world. So here, let's see what this tastes like. God, that wasn't an exaggeration. Let me just give it another try. Well, the taste isn't too bad, but what really gets you is the astringency and the bitterness, and it actually just... Let's give it another go. It's like when you swallow, the bitterness almost like chases down your throat. It's like you get the astringency in your mouth, and then it just grips all the way down. So that's why I'm almost struggling to swallow. Wow, that's really bitter. And that's not to say that I didn't expect it to be bitter and astringent. That is basically what this tea is. God, you swallow once, and then you want to swallow again, and then you want to swallow again. You need almost something to chase it down. It's so... Wow, okay. I didn't really expect an astringency to that level. Obviously I brewed this tea really, really strong. Probably too strong. um, Now what I want to do, oh geez, is just do it the way that a Kenyan might have their tea. Probably should have put the sugar in first, but with milk. And I mean, I think the way that you serve, or the way that you add sugar to tea in Kenya is add too much. This is probably not what the manufacturer of this Gong Dalbei thought the Gong Dalbei would be used for, but let's see, it's got lots of sugar, lots of milk. Let's see if this Gong Fu brewed Kenyan tea is any better. Now I can actually drink it. That bitterness has gone away significantly. There's still a little bit there, but definitely not as much. And that sugar is really, I mean, it's just nice now. I got really used to drinking tea in Kenya, so let's. Not as good as the tea that or the way they brew it in Kenya, but. Not bad. So the way they would actually do it in Kenya is you add, I think you mix water and milk, and then you boil it, and then you add tea leaves as well, and then you just boil that whole mixture, and then they get a sieve and kind of scoop out the tea leaves from their big pot, because I mean everybody in the house is drinking tea, so they make lots of it for the house. There we go. You know, I'm just going to try something. I'll be right back. So sometimes in Kenya, they would brew their tea with something called tea masala. I'm not sure if you can read that, which is just a mixture of ginger, cinnamon, cardamom pods, cloves, black pepper, and nutmeg. So it's basically just like a mixture of spices to just kind of enhance the flavour of the tea. So what I'm going to do is just add a bit of tea masala and see what it's like. Right, it's probably gonna, you get a really strong smell, I think, of that cardamom and the nutmeg, a little bit of the ginger. It's almost quite medicinal. Right, let's hit it with some water. Right, I think I'm going to do it for a bit shorter this time, because that was really, really bitter. And because there's, obviously it's all grind up, so you don't need to brew it for long at all. Right. A bit cloudier this time, interestingly. Yeah, I'm getting a real strong smell of that tea masala. Again, I'm probably doing absolutely wrong proportions of this stuff. So we have our tea, which is nice and hot. And I'm going to add some milk. And this is bad form, but add some sugar as well. Right. Stir it up. And let's see if this tea masala has made any difference. Oh my god, it's coming back. So you really get that ginger coming through. And you kind of get too much and it's overpowering, but you get this kind of almost sort of medicinal smell. or sort of taste. I'm not amazing on my spices, and you also get a bit of that, definitely getting a bit of that black pepper, which is quite nice, and the cinnamon. Yeah, quite enjoyable actually. Let's give it one last try. I can't say I would recommend drinking tea like this. Yeah, this has been an interesting one. I've wanted to try this tea while I've been back in England, and I'll be honest, that probably wasn't the way to do it, or the way to enjoy it, let's say. But that was an interesting experiment. So there we are. Now you know how Kenyan tea is brewed, and now you know what it looks like to brew it Chinese style, Gong Fu style. So I think that is it, and I'll see you later.